What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with all of my predictions for week number 11 in the NFL. This has been a very interesting season. I feel like I am not as bad at predicting as it may seem to be, but I could be very, very wrong here as well. I have not been doing good, but we are going to continue the series as always. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. League schedule, here we go. Thursday night, we have the Saints taking on the Panthers. Now, the Saints defense is really not good at all, but their offense is very, very good. And I don't know if the Panthers offense is going to be able to keep up with them. The Panthers have really been struggling lately. I do think they are due for a win soon, but I've been saying that nearly all season long. Ultimately, this is a tough one. I think I am going to go in favor of the Saints. And the reason is, despite the Panthers playing at home, Cam Newton said himself he's not having fun this year. And I really think if a player is not having fun, that certainly gets into their head and that contributes to it. So I'm going to go with the Saints in the game here on the road for Thursday night. Next up, we have the Steelers and the Browns. Going to go with the Steelers on the road here. Then we have the Ravens and the Cowboys. So I actually think the Cowboys are due for a loss. I don't think that's going to come this week, but we'll have to see what happens in the future, because I do think they have a loss coming up, even if it's to a team not quite as good as them. I just think it's going to happen sooner rather than later. Next up, the Jags taking on the Lions. For this one, I am going to go with the Lions at home. Then we have the Titans and the Colts. The Titans have really been surprising this year, currently at 5-5. I don't know if I would have projected them to be at 500 at this point in the season or not early on. The Colts, I feel like they have a lot more talent than they show. Obviously, they have a lot of question marks. They are at home for this one. I could see it going either way. I actually think the Colts, I don't know if they're favored or not, but being at home, I think, works in their favor. But I'm going to go ahead and go with the Titans here. I'm just going to see if they can get another win. Next up, we have the Bills and the Bengals. And neither team really looking all that great right now. I do think the you know what? I'm going to go with the Bengals at home. I know the Bills have a better record and such. But I'm actually going to go ahead and take the Bengals. I do think they're going to turn it around at some point, but I don't know. I could be very, very wrong as well. We'll just have to wait and see. The Bucks taking on the Chiefs. Gotta go with the Chiefs at home in this one. The Bears taking on the Giants. Gotta go with the Giants at home here. Cardinals and the Vikings. This is a tough one because the Vikings have not been playing very well in recent weeks. The Cardinals do have a great defense, but I don't know. The Cardinals almost lost to the 49ers, so neither team's really playing that great right now. The Vikings are at home. I really want to actually go ahead and take the Cardinals here. I'm going to go do it. I'm going to take the Cardinals on the road. Don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see. Dolphins and the Rams. And this is another interesting one, but I actually think I'm going to go with the Dolphins here. 49ers and the Patriots. Now, this may shock some people, but I think I'm actually taking the 49ers here. So let's go ahead and pick them at home. No, I'm just totally messing with y'all. Dude, I guarantee you, somebody out there was like yelling at me on their computer, "You're an idiot, the 49ers." No, we're going to go with the Patriots. Eagles and the Seahawks. And this is another difficult one. I think the Seahawks are going to take it, though. The Seahawks are at home. Carson Wentz has been struggling a little bit more lately, so let's go ahead and take the Seahawks there. Packers and the Redskins. And the Packers have not been playing well at all. So, I do think they are due for a win, though. I really do, but again, kind of like the Panthers and other teams, I just have kind of been projecting them to win because I felt they were due for a win, and then they just continue to lose, and my record looks terrible for it. So, I don't know. I'd actually love to see the Redskins win this game. I really would, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Packers on the road here. And then last but not least, we have the Texans taking on the Raiders. And this should be a very good game. The Raiders are at home for it. I don't know. I don't know. I could see this going either way. I almost feel like the Texans are going to win just because I don't know that the Raiders are going to be 8-2. Even though I think the Raiders are the better team right now, I think being at home certainly helps them, but I kind of just want to go ahead and take the Texans here. It's probably a dumb thing to do, but I'm actually going to do it. We're going to say the Texans here. So that's going to be it for my Week 11 NFL projections, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what your guys' projections are. There we go. I can speak English. And we'll just kind of have to see how things play out. But thank you so much for watching this video, watching this series, all the support throughout the channel. And I will catch y'all later. Peace.